Oh, Lord, I got a mess. Finally live. I know I haven't been live in a while. Sorry, guys. I've been busy. So I'm going to wait a minute till everybody gets here. Cool. So if anybody is watching this video later, it might be a little boring. For those people that are tuning in afterwards, you should really tune in live. It's a whole lot more fun. Get to hang out. James is here. Good. Oh, 4 people. Who else is here? Dan Price. You made it. Great. We got a bit of a disappointment here on the bench. Four people. So yeah, a bit of a disappointing thing here. So, you know, I took this apart off camera. I just didn't know what was going to happen, so I figured I'd just take it apart off camera. But I just put this together not too terribly long ago. It was running good. Right up until it wasn't. So, not good, you know? You know what I'm going to... While you guys are waiting there, let me get... I need a garbage can. Hang on. 'Kay. So, how many people we got? 5? Who else is here? If you're here and I haven't given you a shout out, let me know. So this 350 actually saw a bit of use before anything happened. And one thing to check. Beer Ghost. That was a little loose, but that was not too bad. Tad loose, but not bad. But these aren't the problem. I can't get anything because the doesn't the exhaust bolt sticks in too far. But that's not the issue. So the head bolts aren't the issue. I was trying to get this to pressure test, and it was just having a heck of a time. And when I put pressure in here, it's like, holy smokes. Watch this. So that, hey Larry, you showed up. Great. Welcome. So that's not the seal against the crank. That's the seal, the rubber seal, not sealing against the case. Larry, hope you're hanging in there, buddy. Hope you get better, you know. Come over on this side. That doesn't sound good, Larry. What's the prognosis? Well, we're here for you, buddy. I hope you get better. So, while everybody's over there praying for Larry, we're going to see if we can get this figured. So, what I'm looking for on here is I want to make sure that the seal is okay. I think the seal against the crank is okay because there's no bubbles there. The bubbles are coming against the base, the plastic, the rubber. Basically, there's a lack of a seal. And it's not because the base bolts are not tight. They are. So there's something else here that's up with the seal. What I want to see is when we take this apart, I want to see if the 1184 didn't seal up against the case or up against the base. Hey, Matt, what's going on? So I guess we'll dismantle the rest of this. But this is another top end that's completely cooked. Thanks, James. Clean up a little around here, but keep any projects that, well, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Supposed to put this stuff out in the shed, but haven't done that yet, you know. So all I did when I was picked up another 394, good. 395 looking for parts. Okay. If you got any 394 stuff, you're welcome to send it this way. So in order to seal the intake, just used a socket extension. Some plastic bag. And then the 350 is kind of nice. You can use this little elbow here to put the air in, and then you just seal that off with the spark plug. So for right now, we can just take the head off, basically. And those are Loctite it in, you know? Yeah, this is sealed. Jeepers. Don't have to worry about this anymore. Yeah, as far as the seal goes to the actual, to the riser block, this is very well sealed. Wow. There. I'll let go. So yeah, this top end is pretty well scored. But I'd also have to say that it was really quite well sealed to the riser block here. That's kind of a shame. This head I think worked pretty good. Oh well. So no blame on the head at this point. I sealed it perfectly to the riser, so no issue there. It's just a matter of the seal between the riser and the crankcase. That's a problem. No, it's a 350. Yeah, they came in a couple versions, primer bulb and then non-primer. They got both. They can. Sorry I didn't miss. Sorry I didn't make the live earlier. I'm just so doggone busy. I was actually trying to get this kind of prepared because I didn't know if I should go live earlier and show the dismantling of this because I didn't know what I was going to end up with really. Actually, Kenny, you want to know something funny? I actually tried the other flywheel removal trick on this that somebody else mentioned in that thread that you were part of. So here's the flywheel. And here's the magnet side. Here's the non-magnet side. What that guy said was tap here on the non-magnet side, bang, bang, bang with the hammer. So I lifted from over here and I gently tapped over here and it popped. Came off. So I didn't have to tap the crank at all. So how's that for an interesting way to do that? It did work. So now we've just got the intake here. I'm going to click the ring off. Yeah, so some of these have primer bulbs and some of these don't. Primer bulbs came in 2006. Yeah, I usually have a preference against the primer bulb ones, just it adds complexity. But if you like primer bulbs, then you can get one with a primer bulb. You know. And this is on with Loctite 518, and you have to peel it off. It really does stick pretty well between metal and rubber. Loctite 518 works pretty good. And the plastic nipple that's in here is fine. It wasn't crushed or anything like that. So sometimes when you're inserting this, the plastic nipple gets crushed or the rubber gets crushed going in here. But it did not. So that was not the downfall of this head. Right, the 353 has case halves, so you're looking at a magnesium case, which is basically identical to a 346. All you have to do is on a 353 put a different head on it, and suddenly you have a 346. All right. Officially, this sucks. This is just annoying because having the base here not sealed is really ugly, you know? I'm just annoyed. Especially annoyed. The saw would have been fine if the base hadn't gone kablooey here. It was running good. I guess it was running really good. And then he's like, and it just stopped. Great. So the base bolts are actually tight. Like really tight. See? Jeepers. Okay. Crack them by hand then. Oh, I can't. Ah! Wow. Well, so far I have to say, I don't know what to say. What do you want me to say on this? Who screwed up here? I don't know. Had to have been me because I put this together. But it was certainly together the best that I know how. So the piston's obviously shot. I'm just going to throw that away. Goodbye. Crisp pin bearing's fine. You should come in over here on this corner with a screwdriver and lift the base off. Well, it ain't easy to pull off. It may not be fully sealed, but it still ain't easy to come off. So it's still holding on by something. All right, the moment of truth here. Hey, Brandon. It almost looks like it didn't stick as good to the metal as it did to the plastic. Some shiny spots here. Look at that. Yeah, this was a big air leak at the base. And I've been doing the Honda Bond, Yamaha Bond, 1184, 3 bonds 1184 now for a while, and I haven't seen this big of a problem. But I'd say fairly obviously this is quite an issue. But what happened was it leaked basically at the corners here. Yeah, it probably isn't the best of designs, huh? Did I milled? Yeah, this is I milled and messed with block. I don't think I milled the underside. I just kind of shined it up, you know. Yeah, but it's a block that's been ground on for sure. Craig said Permatex Ultima on clamshells. Well, maybe I'll try it. See, some of it's sticking. Some of it's loose. I don't know. That's frustrating, you know? The saw was actually running really good otherwise. I don't know. What do you do? 12 people here. Anybody I didn't give a shout out to? It's quite oily in here. Wouldn't call it clean oily, but it's definitely oily. Dirty oily because the leak, I guess. So this whole setup here needs a significant amount of cleaning. Yeah, where's Craig when you need him? Where'd he go? 15 people here. Anybody here that I haven't given a shout out to? I just don't know why it wouldn't have sealed, you know? It's very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Questions, comments? Anybody here I didn't give a shout out to? Yeah, these usually cook pistons because of the intake clamp issue. Most of the time, that's why. You need the metal intake clamp. The other one's fatigue, and then this whole thing rattles, and you end up with an air leak, and the whole thing eats itself. I have no idea where he is, Mega. Where's Mega? Yeah, I suppose you could take some off the metal inserts, but these metal inserts are, I don't know, not easy to get to. You mean like with a Dremel? Good. Just hit it with a Dremel real quick. Knock him down a little. Be really nice to go in with the Bridgeport and just kiss it, you know? What a cleanup job I gotta do. Will they drive out of the case? I don't think so. You know what? There's really no harm in trying it. I've never seen them drive out of the case, but try it. Why the heck not, right? What's the worst that could happen? I don't think they might not be molded in. Let's see. I don't want to move just by hitting them, so they need a little more persuasion. They don't seem to want to go anywhere. It's not like the bar bolts you just drive in, you know? No, the bottom is much wider than the top. They're probably molded in. So it would be easier just to hit them, basically grind them down with the Dremel if they're sticking up a little bit from the plastic. You finally went to see a dentist, Mega? Okay. How long has it been? A year, 5 years, 10 years? What are we talking? 20 years? This stuff is just so doggone hard to clean up, you know? It really does stick. At least 10, yeah. Plenty of people in the same boat, man. Don't think you're the only one. There are plenty of people out there that have never seen a dentist. So, yeah, dental schools can actually work really well for some people and really not so good for others. Any tractor when you go to Yukon. You know I trained at Yukon, right? That's my dental school. like some people UConn worked really well for, you know, and other people just didn't like it. Need to get the Dremel out here because this is just never going to clean up otherwise. This schmutz here. Schmutz. Yeah, I don't know, Ken. Yeah, the tasting crowns things is weird. James, it's always time to test out your button there. Just using a steel wire here. It's always time to test out the button. So really, I got to take this and run this under the water and get this all cleaned up, because we're definitely not doing this tonight. Yeah, that's really crappy. That kid hits him too. Oh, Mega. Hit him double. Oh, I can't help it. That's just good stuff. That's just good stuff. For those people that don't know, that are watching, that don't know what's going on, we have two moderators. Tinman, you made it. Great. We have two moderators here. They like to play with their delete buttons. Poor Megan tends to get the raw end of the deal. Megan, we love you. We do. It just, we couldn't help it. It's just, I don't know. A couple of guys having fun. Yeah, so I got to get this all cleaned up. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I guess that's kind of next on the list of things to do. So what I should do right now is go enjoy some pizza with the family. I don't know if we have ice cream, but in the case of the Laffy, pretty much in the case of the Laffies, couldn't help myself. These guys couldn't help themselves with. You put him in. No, you don't need to put him in a 5-minute timeout. He's good. So yeah, so what I think I'll do here is I need to do a lot of cleanup. I'll do that off camera. You guys don't need to watch that. And we'll get back to this one of these days, and hopefully get this resealed. I do like the idea of shaving these metal inserts down just a little bit below flush, maybe. Adult timeout. You guys are bad. All right. Yeah, so I'm happy that the seals are and the bearings are good. But obviously something went wrong here. Anywho, I'll get this cleaned up, and we'll hang out some other time. For tonight, it's been a long day. It's been a long week. Everybody have a great night. Larry, enjoy your ice cream. We'll be praying for you, buddy, and hope things take a turn for the better for you. Mega, appreciate you coming by. Thanks much. Beer Ghost, Tinman, everybody else I didn't mention, thank you so much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Dan F. This is sanded pretty flat, Dan. It is. Day Mason Moraes. Welcome and good night. So yeah, everybody have a good night. And be safe, everybody, and we will keep in touch soon. Take care, guys.